My name is Gundla Shiva. My roll number is 4H5. Today topic patents and standardization commitments to license standardized essential patents under reasonable and non-discriminatory R&D terms. Abstract. Many standards development organizations ask participants who hold patents that may be essential to practice a standard to agree to license those patents under reasonable and non-discriminatory RAND terms. But what exactly are RAND terms? This article discusses the policy of RAND obligations, explains how disputes and arise about whether a proposed license to a standard essential patent includes RAND terms, and explains how to particular dispute over RAND terms was resolved in a United States District Court. Patents and standardization, particularly commitments to license standard essential patents SEPs under a reasonable and non-discriminatory RAND terms, play a critical role in the development and adoptions of industry standards. Here's an overview of this concept. Standardizations in a various industries, organizations and consortiums works together to development technical standard that ensure compatibility, interoperability and uniformly among products and services. These standards facilitates innovations, market growth and health competitions. Standard essential patent SEPs. SEPs are patents that cover technologies or innovations essential for implementing a specific industry standard. These patents are considered essential becomes compliance with the standard in require the use of the patent technology. RAND commitments. When a company or individuals holds SCPs that are relevant to a particular standard, they may make a voluntary commitment to license these SEPs to others on a reasonable and non-discriminatory RAND terms. The commitment to RAND terms means that the patents holders agrees to license their SEPs to anyone willing to use the technology in a standardized product or service under terms that are both fair and non-discriminatory. Key elements of RAND commitments. Reasonable terms. The licensing terms should be reasonable and fair, ensuring that the licensing fees or royalties charged for use of SEPs do not hinder the adoption of the standard or create unfair market advantage. Non-discriminatory terms. The licensing terms should be applied equally to all potential license without favoritism or discrimination. Benefits of RAND commitments. Encourages adoptions. RAND commitments help in the widespread adoptions of industry standard because they provide assurance to potential implementers that they can assess the required steps under fair terms. Promotes innovations by allowing a broad access to essential technologies. RAND commitments promote innovations and competitions in the industry. Reduces litigation. RAND commitments can reduce patent related disputes and allegations by centralizing clear terms of licensing SEPs. Challenge and controversies. Determining reasonableness. One challenge in the implementation of RAND commitments is defining what constitutes a reasonable licensing fees, which can lead to disputes between patent holders and implements. Patent holders' rights. Some patent holders argue that RAND commitments may infringe on their intellectual property rights or limit their ability to receive fair compensation for their innovations. Standardization Organization role. Standard setting organization SSOS often play a role in managing RA&D commitments. They may establish guidelines and processes for handling disputes related of RA&D licensing. Legal and regularity considerations. Legal system and regularly bodies in different countries may have varying interpretations of RA&D commitments and their enforceability, which can lead to complex legal proceedings. Overall, RA&D commitments are a crucial mechanism in a balancing the need for standardization or innovations with the protection of intellectual property rights. They aim to create a fair and level playing field for all stakeholders in industries relying on standards, fostering healthy competitions and technologies advancement. In conclusions, the commitments to license standard essential patent steps under reasonable and non-discriminatory RA&D terms represent a visual and complex intersections of intellectual property rights, industry standards, and innovations. This commitment play a critical role in facilitating the widespread adoption of technology standard across various industries, while striving to balance the interest of patent holders and technology implementers. Here are some key takeaways. Balancing interest. RA&D commitments are designed to strike a balance between protecting the intellectual properties rights of patent holders and ensuring that standardized technologies are accessible to all, promoting competitions and innovations. Promoting innovations by providing clear terms for licensing SEPs and RANDs commitments encourage innovations and the development of few products and services that adhere to industry standards, reducing litigation. RAND commitment aim to reduce patent related disputes and legal battles by establishing guidelines for fair and non-discriminatory licensing, ultimately saving time and resources for all stakeholders. Challenges remain. Determining what consistent, reasonable licensing terms can be a continuous issue leading to discriminant and disputes between patent holders and implementers. Defining reasonableness remains an ongoing challenge. Global variation. The interpretations and enforcement of RA&D commitments can vary across countries and regions, adding complexity to the global landscape of standardization and patent licensing. Role of standardization organization. Standard setting organization SSOS play a crucial role in managing RA&D commitments, offering guidelines and dispute resolution mechanism. The governance of and policies shape how RA&D commitments are implemented. Legal and regularly consideration. Legal systems and regularly bodies around the world has impact on how RA&D commitments are treated and enforced, adding layers of complexity and potential for legal scrutiny in license. RA&D commitments serve as a cornerstone for achieving harmonization, existence between intellectual property protections and technology progress in industries where standardization is essential. The ongoing elevation of these commitments and their interpretations underscores the need for continued dialogues, corruptions, and negotiations among all stakeholders innovated, ultimately striving for fair and equitable access to standardized technologies while respecting the rights of patent holders. Thank you.